Hey everybody, today this video is showing how I installed a mounting block on our vinyl siding to mount a receptacle that will take the power from our portable generator into the house. So just measuring up what I know on the inside to match up on the outside, so for the placement of the box. So you're going to want to look in your basement or whatever's on the other side first, so you know where you're going to want to have it. And I just use the mounting block itself as a template, trace it out, and cut it out with a multi-tool, plunge cut, and just slide the blade across. Cuts like butter through vinyl siding. So it was about 25, 24 below zero this day. It was Valentine's Day weekend, and I think the wind gusts were like 40 miles an hour or something. So not the ideal time to do this job, but what are you gonna do? I had time, and it's Minnesota, so here it is, cutting out the siding. I thought would be really brittle, but it turned out to be just fine. It's only about 6 months old. We had it done this summer, so that was kind of a relief. Here I'm just kind of getting a rough cut, and then I'll slide the block back in and make sure it's got room. You want to cut that opening a little wider than the block itself, so that, for one, so that the cover snaps over, two, so that it has room to, the siding has room to expand and contract along the sides. So here you see it fits, but I'm not happy with it's too tight still. So I'm just gonna trim the edges a little bit more, and also there's nails on the side underneath the siding that you can't see, but I got to get rid of those, so I was cutting those and pulling those out with the hammer here, so that the flange on that block can slide in and get attached itself. So here I'm just attaching this temporarily until it gets warmer out with like 2-inch drywall screws I think I've put in there, through the built right into the wall, and I didn't go super tight with them, just holding it there, and it'll last until, like I said, it warms up and I can take it out, get everything sealed up better, wrap that house wrap over it, and replace those screws with siding screws or roofing screws, so that they can, slide in and out. You don't want to put anything vinyl tight, because it expands and contracts so much, especially here in Minnesota. Like I said, it's 25 below this day, and in 6 more months it'll be 100 degrees. So all right, now I'm going to take, this is the actual receptacle, and I'll just mark it out. I'm going to make the opening smaller than the receptacle itself. Just the way the receptacle is, I guess, built or whatever, the top pulls off, like the actual top plus the front facing deal on the receptacle pulls off to get at the wiring, so I can't have it recessed into this mounting block. So I'll just cut out a hole big enough to get the wires through, and then I'm going to put some wood blocks behind there to hold it away from the wall, but still be able to get a good tight screw through the receptacle to the sheathing of the house. And then everything will get caulked. I think this must be the next week. Doesn't seem nearly as cold. It's brighter. I don't see or hear as much wind. But, and just like I said earlier, I know where it's coming out in the basement already. Measured, done all that work ahead of time, so I'm just drilling a hole that's going to accept the 6-gauge wire. This is a 50 amp circuit that I'm running in through here, so you can use this for anything. Light fixtures, regular outlets, whatever, but this just happens to be a circuit for a backup generator. And that's it for there. Here, this is just kind of a perspective so you can see where I'm coming from. I only had to buy like 6 feet of wire, so that's pretty nice. $4 a foot right now. Real close to the electrical panel. And there's the hole. Just shove a bunch of wire through there so I've got enough to work with on the outside. And in a later video I'll show you how to wire it up on the inside and the outside of the house.